Okay, we're going to use the double lacrosse balls to stretch your upper spine, your thoracic spine. So it's two lacrosse balls taped together. What you're going to do is you're going to sit, you're going to place your spine in the middle of the balls, start about at the bottom of your ribs on your back, so it's about there. You're going to sit back, take a breath in, and then cross my arms over and just lay back. You might hear some cracks in your spine as you do this. It's totally normal, don't worry about that. What you're going to do is you're just going to do just some little movements up and down, some mini crunches. Just going to work side to side. And then you're just going to roll along to the next vertebrae. Just move yourself down slightly. Sit back. Nice crack there. Just go side to side. You could try laying back and lifting your legs, pushing down through your abs all the time. Be careful if you're not very flexible that you're not taking the stretch off by sticking your belly out. So if you do that and you arch your back and stick your belly out, there's actually no pressure on the balls. So you're going to work down, you're going to work all the way up your back. Sit back, crack. I get a lot of cracks doing this. It does tend to pull your t-shirt up and get stuck. Between the shoulder blades especially, you want to work side to side to get into the muscles underneath your shoulder blades. And once you get up near the top near your upper traps, just reach your arms overhead. Sit your head back on the floor. You're just going to take your arms overhead. Don't worry if you can't get all the way to the floor. Just get where you can get to. You can do one side at a time. Stretching through. Just working up and down. So these are great for increasing thoracic extension. Thoracic extension will allow you to get a good position overhead, good front rack position. After doing the double lacrosse balls on your spine, it's a good idea to do some rotations. Now doing rotation really opens up the thoracic spine and allows it to extend. It tends to extend and rotate together. So we're going to go on all fours, knees on the floor, hands on the floor. Going to have a nice flat back. I'm going to cross one arm over and hold my shoulder. So put my right arm on my left shoulder. I'm just going to reach around with my elbow and my head. And I'm going to stretch up with my elbow and my head. I'm not doing it from my lower back, I'm doing it from my shoulder and from my eyes. Up, stretch, down, reach around, stretch up. Your lower body shouldn't move. You can do the left side now. Down, stretching around. Really driving through my shoulder, so left shoulder down, left shoulder up and around. Okay, we're going to stretch through your chest, which will help with your overhead position, your rack position. So we're going to go into a press up position on the floor. So hands by your sides, lay on the floor. From there, I'm going to do the right side first. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push through the right arm whilst pushing the left shoulder down to rotate around. So pushing the left shoulder down, pushing up through the right hand. I'm just looking up a little bit. I can feel that stretching through the left side of my chest. Get a nice deep stretch in there, just hold it and relax. Just go into again. I'll do it the other way. It's important that you keep the elbow in. So I'm going to go to the left, and as I do, I'm going to keep my right elbow in. Right shoulder's pushing down, right elbow's in, locking up, reaching around. If I do that, it takes the stretch off. Keep your hand flat, shoulder down, and elbow in, reaching around. Hold for 20 seconds. Do each side 2 to 3 times. Again, it's an active stretch. You're pushing into it. Doesn't really do much if you just sort of hang about there. You've always got to be pushing in as hard as you can. Okay, we're going to work on the area underneath your arm, so your lats, where it meets your rotator cuff, and a bunch of other muscles that all attach around here. This is your overhead position, be able to get your arm behind your head, and your rack position, be able to get your elbow up. So, 2 options. We've got the lacrosse ball, which is my preferred option, or the foam roller. So lacrosse ball first. You're going to lay on your side. You're going to put the ball in your armpit basically. You're going to lay on it. Arms up over my head. Weights down into the ball. Try and pull the arm up behind your head and rotate it out. And you're just going to work up and down through that muscle. It's quite uncomfortable on this. This is even uncomfortable for me, and I'm not tight, so it'll be very uncomfortable if you are tight in here. Just working through, changing the angle a bit, look around, work forwards and backwards a little bit. You're looking for your tight spots, you're looking for where it hurts, you're looking to find a clump of scar tissue to work on, to release off. You can also use the foam roller, same idea. Lay on it on your side. This, because it lifts you off the ground a lot, what you want to do is you want to lift your arm up and behind your head and just rolling through again. Looking forwards and backwards. I prefer the ball because it's more pinpoint, but the roller does work as well. And you can sort of side bend over it, go through. Working through different motions, looking for where it hurts, looking for where you can feel it, and then after you do that you'll find that your positioning will be better. You can take a piece of dowel or stick. This is actually off the TRX, but most weightlifting gyms will have wooden dowel. Just going to hold it at the back there, so it's outside of my elbow, gripping the bar. Just going to hold the opposite end. I'm lifting it up like that, suck my shoulder back, going to push up. As you can see, that's going to rotate my arm out. My shoulders back and it's rotating out. Straight on, so up, just pulling this up and that rotates my arm up and out. Keep my elbow in, if I do that it takes it off. Elbow in, rotating out, pushing up. This will stretch the rotators through your shoulder. Now this looks very easy for me because I've been doing it for a long time. If you're tight there, that will be really tight and you'll know about it. So just push through as far as you can get. You can change the angle, you can push upwards, you can rotate more, you can pull your elbow in. You're just working on that combination of up and out. The more aggressive you are, the deeper this stretch is going to be. It's one that I would recommend you hold for about 20 to 30 seconds, ease out, and then go in again and you'll get a little bit deeper. 2, 3, 4 times, depending on how much you need it. Do this before you do your cleans, your front squats, your jerks, and pretty soon it'll be second nature. Okay, just get a quick stretch for your wrist, for your rack position, if you're finding that it's uncomfortable on cleans or jerks. Just going to go on the floor, on all fours. You turn this hand out or in, whichever way you want to look at it, pointing backwards. Shoulder pulls down and back. I'm just going to use my body weight just to sit back, just stretching through there. So my arms straight, shoulders down. I'm just sitting my body weight back and stretching through there. Got a nice deep stretch through that part of my forearm. Just hold that. Come out of it, have a breath, shoulder down. Again, arm straight, go a little bit deeper. Just make sure you're keeping your arms straight, locked out, pressing through, nice deep stretch. And that will help with you getting that flexion there as you're holding the bar on your shoulders.